Well, it's official. Chris Kreider is no longer a New York Ranger. Saw this coming for a while. Writing's been on the wall since before the season ended. And the deal has finally gotten done. The no movement clause was waived by Kreider. And it's the end of an era, really. So the deal ended up being Chris Kreider is going to the Anaheim Ducks with a 2025 fourth-round pick for Carey Terrance, who was a prospect, who just signed his entry-level contract this season, and a 2025 third-round pick. So basically they jump around and probably a couple picks and move a 34-year-old forward with a $6.5 million cap hit for a 20-year-old forward. Now, it does suck to lose a guy who probably should have been a Ranger pretty much his whole career. He was drafted here. He's been here for a long time, seen a lot of things, and he's got a stacked resume as a Ranger. Third all-time in goals with 326. First all-time in playoff goals with 48. Tied for first all-time in points per game with 116. Second in game-winning goals with 50. Fourth in shorthanded goals with 13. Eighth in games played at 883. 10th in points with 582, and 5th in shots with 2,160. Now, as much as I hate to see him go, that money that they swallowed his whole $6.5 million cap hit. So, the Rangers can use that to go get and bring in those guys that need to come back, like a Will Cooley, that you probably don't want to let hit the market. Maybe a little bit extra to bring in one of those lower cap hit guys like a Rempe and Edstrom that you're only going to have to pay like $1 million and give them like a 1-2 year, maybe even 3 deal, depending on what the plan is from the GM. And it's just, it sucks to see him go, but it was necessary. It seemed like it might have gotten a little ugly at the end, but we don't truly know. Now, Kreider, near the end of his career with the Rangers, he had a really bad season this year. He was coming off, he had a really good year, a downish year, another really good year, and then one of the worst he's had in a while. He wasn't scoring, he didn't look good on the ice, he was just, ugh. And the stats show that. The stats do complement the tape in this one. And it just looked ugly at the end. Let's be real. So, he does get that fresh start, and he's going to go play with former teammates Jacob Trouba, Frank Vatrano, and Ryan Strome. And in return, with the Rangers getting Carey Terrance, they get someone who just got his ELC signed, like I noted earlier, through the 27-28 season. And he played a couple World Juniors with the USA team, the U17, 18, and 20 teams. And played his last couple seasons with the Erie Otters of the OHL. He would wear the assistant captain for a while, and then in his last season with the team, he would wear the captain patch. So, interesting there. The Rangers have a habit of getting guys who used to have captaincy patches. Othman was another guy like that. So, back in 23-24 with the Erie Otters, he would play 56 games, having 52 points, 29 of those goals, 25 penalty minutes, and 5 plus-minus. He would see 6 playoff games with 2 goals and assists in total, 4 penalty minutes and a -3. And then in 24-25, donning the C, he would play in 11 less games, scoring 39 points, 20 of those goals, 14 penalty minutes, and a 0 plus-minus. He would also don the USA last season in the World Juniors with the U20 team, playing in 7 games but only scoring 2 goals and having a 0 plus-minus with 6 penalty minutes. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays, how he does. He is 6'1", roughly 175, So he's a little smaller as compared to moving Kreider. Um, but opening up that cap is going to be big. And I expect Terrance to start down with the Hartford Wolfpack. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if he can produce. He was the second round, 39th overall pick by Anaheim last year. So we'll see if he lives up to the draft position and how this trade works out.